guys, how's everyone doing? As trades here again. So I just wanted to jump on and do a quick week recap. Week sort of starting, what was it now? Monday, the 17th of June. So I was away from the 15th and pretty much until the 19th, so I didn't really take many trades. When I got back, I was well, I think actually on Wednesday maybe I took a stupid trade, or Thursday, which wasn't really valid, but because I wasn't sort of at the charts properly and hadn't done a proper markup all week, I sort of just saw the 15-minute entry model and I was just like, yeah, that makes sense. Hit it and then took two sort of stupid losses that weren't valid. So I'm just going to go over them now and explain sort of the importance of, if your head isn't in it, just stay out of trades. Like if you've not got the time to actually sit and do a markup and make it make sense and go over all your time frames and essentially do a top-down markup, then it really doesn't make sense to be taking trades. So I'm just going to delete this for a minute. So yeah, so on, I think it was Wednesday. Let me just find the trade. Yeah, so I tried to take essentially this trade, which as a 15-minute setup, it's 10-10. You know, we've swapped the Asia session, got some clear momentum, left in balance. So yeah, if that was, say, something like this, I mean, this is a valid setup. It doesn't quite come back, but because from here we would anticipate to pull back up into the premium, then that's valid. However, I didn't actually even see that we'd come back up into this supply level that is in premium. So I just sort of saw this, so yeah, we're not actually in premium yet. Had a quick glance, didn't actually realise that there's a supplies on there. I don't know how I didn't realise, but I wasn't paying attention. I was travelling back, and yeah, I was sort of just half-assed on the charts, but it's fine. Overall, for the quarter, I'm up probably, maybe, I don't know, between about 8 and 10% ish, which I'm fairly happy with. Not quite where I want to be, but yeah. So once price sort of gets back to any sort of supply zone that's in premium, or if I'm trying to trade the opposite direction, if that price comes back to a demand zone and I'm trying to long, then I won't be taking any more shorts. So for this situation, I won't be longing after we come into a supply zone. So pretty much from here, I can long up until here, and they make perfect sense. Like this one here makes sense to long up until at least this area. Yeah, so once we got here, this will be my next target, so it makes zero sense to be sort of taking a long from there. Even though price does quite often, especially on GU, like to come back to the the extreme levels, I can't predict that will happen. We need to react to what the market does rather than try to predict what the market's going to do. So from here, even though we are still bullish on the 15-minute, that doesn't mean we're going to continue up. This is a valid flip zone, and it comes from premium pricing. So I know full well price might reverse from here, and I'm happy to sit out. Usually, I don't know why I got in on this one, and just preserve my capital and wait for a setup to appear. So going into next week, we've got sort of this range. Now this isn't confirmed as our low yet, but sort of from somewhere here, I'd like to see the 15 minutes start to change, take a trade up into somewhere here, and then get some continuation shorts on the go as well. And it was essentially the same with EU. So EU doesn't come into anything except this area of imbalance, or otherwise known as a fair value gap, which is a valid place to start taking shorts from. Don't get me wrong, I don't use them solely on their own, but they are a place where price likes to target to fill, or fill at least most of it. I mean, I think we on here we do fill, we nearly get to the 50% of the imbalance. So but yeah, anyway, so the thing with this one was more, we come up into premium price, as simple as that. We come up into premium and I'm still trying to long. Doesn't make sense, to be honest. Again, the 15-minute setup was nice. We get a sweep here of the London session. We get clear momentum and impulse to the upside. We do nearly come back and tag, and it would have ran. for probably 2 hour, maybe 1.5 hour, something like that. But we don't quite get the take profit, and then obviously price decides to reverse because this is the next target. So yeah, two pretty stupid trades on my behalf there. There was a gold trade that I took that was valid. So yeah, gold target is here, and even though price is starting to have this sort of bullish correction, we're between this high and this low, so we are still bearish, and my momentum, sorry, my bias is bearish. As you can see here, there was a sweep trade that I missed. That was Friday afternoon, Friday morning-ish, but I didn't take it. I was sort of out at the time. I've had a busy week, and yeah, starting something new next week, so been getting ready for that. But yeah, so essentially once we come up into premium and we filled some of this imbalance, there is only a little bit of it, but we come up into the imbalance, fill this imbalance here as well. My bias from here is we're gonna be short in the 15-minute, changes to bearish here, so we get bearish, 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 sweep on this New York high, and then we get sort of the flip back to bearish there. We get the sweep of the New York session again, and then we'll leave some imbalance behind, break a structure here, clear momentum, and then you sort of just put your limit on here. Left overnight is quite risky with the limit on because during the swap hours the spread gets quite high, but yeah, a little 3% there, so yeah, nice little trade. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the week. Like I said, I've been busy. Next week I'm going to be on the charts a lot more. I will just be sat at my desk rather than going and running errands. I've had a lot to do the past sort of 2 weeks just with moving house and stuff and getting things ready. And I'm actually looking to buy a house with my partner. And yeah, life's just been busy, so I've not been doing much trading, but I've not got much planned now really, apart from sitting and working towards my goal. I want to be million funded in the next sort of 18 months and doing 10% months consistently within that time, 5% months, whatever, 5-10% months, amazing. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on and do that real quick, and I'll put this video out shortly. Cheers guys, take care, bye bye.